Make sure my mic is good. Morning, Raymond. Make Morning, sure my mic is good. Pits and Caba Doodle. Morning, never heard of that. Pits and Caba Doodle. Mike Low. Oh man, Mike Low. Oh, that's my fault. That's my fault. It was all me, everybody.
What's
Oh man,
good? What's
Mike
good?
Low. Oh, that's my
Oh,
fault.
there we
That's my
go.
fault.
There we
It was
go.
all me. There we go. And let me. What was that ready to take? Oh, the show's starting soon. Take that off. Whoo. Man, is it crazy in the bully world, man. Man, is it damn. People messing me talking about 420 day. I wasn't paying no attention. I wasn't paying no attention. But anyway, what's good, everybody? Good man. That's a little too loud. Hold up, y'all. Let me turn that down. Got to give me another microphone. Think it's my cable probably, but anyway, man, so much crazy stuff going on in the world. I think what 4 people shot last night. One kid on his way to the bus stop. Found dead by other kids laying in the middle of the street. Man, it's ugly out here, man. It's ugly out here, man. Yeah, I mean. But anyway, salute to everybody in the building. If you don't mind, make sure you hit that like button. We got to start. Any crazy. Left hand cigarette time. Oh, that was ambulance right there. That was the ambulance. Yeah, what you just heard. Yeah, I'm on the main thoroughfare, yeah. Anyway, salute everybody in the building. Yeah, yeah, it's wild out here. I might speak on that on, one of my other channels. I gotta get these channels that I'm trying to be monetized, beefed up. You know what I mean? So I gotta start putting content on them here and there. Ain't no big rush. When it's meant to happen, it will happen. But man, is why is there so many? I want to speak on a few different things. Y'all know how I do it. But as I titled the show, why are so many American bully breeders fighting and slandering each other? This is sad. I mean, it really is sad. All to sell a dog though, all to get a click, like, and a view. And I'm not gonna mention names. I mean, because it's a lot of people doing it. Has anybody else that's in the bully community, noticed this? Like we all of us in the bully community, right? What I don't understand is you don't see any other community of people doing what goes on in the American bully community, and it is so sad. Another question I have is the American bully breed dead? Is it? Because you got people who are claiming they have American bullies, but I don't know what they got. You know, it's amazing, man. It's just amazing. I wonder if that happens with other dog breeds. No, it doesn't. At least we don't see that publicly. At least we don't see that publicly, man. This internet then destroyed a lot of things because I remember back in the days when in order for you to sell a dog, you had to know people. You had to, it wasn't, you selling dogs across the country and all this, in different countries and everything else. It was word of mouth. It was word of mouth, and people had no problem getting rid of their dogs. You know what I mean? Prices were fair. People got dogs that other people like. You know what I mean? As the old saying goes, there's a hind end for every seat, right? There's a hind end for every seat. We're gonna try to keep the profanity down over here, because in due time, I'm trying to have this channel monetized, right? I ain't trying to do much. I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes. Yeah, I mean, if I get monetized and can get a few extra bags of dog food off of it, some vet visits and things like that, it'd be all right. And hell beats now, right? Why is everybody in competition with each other, man? There is a hind end for every seat. So we got to slander each other. Why we ain't working with each other? Why are we not working with each other to breed to build up each other's kennels and camps and produce better dogs, better quality of dogs? Yeah, I try to be respectful to other breeders, man. There's a lot of people out here, man. I feel this overbreeding. But can I really say that if they're a breeder? I mean, I kind of can, but to each his own, right? It's a lot of people out here popping dogs off like candy. You understand? But at the end of the day, some of them to me got pretty good dogs and quality dogs. See, everybody's ideal of what quality is different. Now we all know that the American bully standards then changed and flipped and flopped, and it is what it is, man. We in a new day and era. You know what I mean? I don't like some of the things that I'm seeing, but at the end of the day, to each his own. Yeah, I mean, if they like it, I love it for them. You understand what I'm saying? Now, a lot of the things I'm saying is just outright sad, but it is what it is, man. To come out here and we all beefing with each other, it's bad. It looks real bad to other communities, dog communities, so to speak, dog breeders and everything else. Man, people probably is getting turned off by the American bully. In America, the true American bully is a very beautiful dog. Don't get it twisted. I mean, I've said this before in regards to the people that worked hard and did what they did to make the American bully, which is basically a bigger, more boned up, more well structured, supposed to be a more well structured the pit bull or American Staffordshire Terrier. But if you look at some of the things we got today, we all know that you have Pressa been bred into the bull breed. I'm just gonna call it bull breed, American Pit Bull Terrier, American Staffordshire Terrier. Is what was alleged to have created the American bully. But again, I disagree with that totally, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because the American bullies we see today, 100, 150, 100, 100, 120, 30, 40, 50, 70 pounds. I said, watch the video the other day. I should have saved it. Somebody had a 200 and something pound American bully. And truthfully, if we go by what the creators of the American bully, it was multiple people that was involved in the creation of the American bully. I was not one of them. I was having American Pit Bull Terriers and American Staffordshire Terriers. But I did have what people considered to be the American bully, but we called them pit bulls because I had some big dogs. I had some 80, 90. I think I had 100-pound dog. Actually, salute to the guy in Cincinnati, Ohio that I ended up bonding from. But we just called them American Pit Bull Terriers. You know what I mean? We didn't know no different. Beautiful dogs, right? But what I don't get is how do you get a 100, 120, 30, 40, 50, 70, 80-pound dog out of breeding an Amstaff and an ABPT? To me, it's impossible. It's okay, you know what I mean? Breed what you want, do what you want. There's a hind end for every seed, as I said, right? And we do know that anybody with any type of common sense knows that there's so many different breeds of dogs been bred into quote unquote the American bully that we don't know what's truly all in the American bully. You have the oh man, what's it called? Man, I can't even think of the name of it. I'm having a brain freeze. I just decided to wake up and do a stream on on my Kindle channel. But the one who does the DNA testing. Somebody help me out here. I'm having a brain freeze this morning because there's so much going through my mind. Let me get you out of here, sir. We don't have time for that BS, right? We don't have time for that BS, right? But I know the name of it. I just can't think of it. But anyway, they're coming back telling you that you have 100% American bully. Well, if the problem that I have about the problem that I have with that is that the American bully is not even fully defined yet. The American bully is not fully defined. There's so many people putting different dogs. I mean, they go into putting Chihuahuas and miniature dogs into these American bullies to make a smaller dog. You understand what I'm saying? So, what is the American bully? Should really be the question. What is the American bully? Because what I thought was the American bully, what a lot of other people thought was the American bully, it clearly that's not it. That's not it. Can't be. Like we know what American Pit Bull Terrier is. We know what a Amstaff is. They're clearly defined. Yeah, I mean they're clearly, pretty much the same across the board. We know what a Rottweiler is. We know although you have different breeds. I mean different types of structures, different types of different makeups of DNA that produce a little bit of a different look or structure wise. But at the end of the day, these other breeds of dogs, what we see going on with the American Bully does not go on in these other breeds. And at the end of the day, it's a lot of people. I feed my dogs grease from grease pans, and you giving advice on dogs is laughable. I haven't given any advice. I'm speaking my mind. So, sir, if you're gonna come here to try to disrupt my platform, I'm gonna have to remove you, sir. Are you a dog breeder, sir? Are you even a dog owner, sir? See, you trolls is something else. Y'all try to destroy things before they even get off the ground. If that ain't hate, I don't know what is. I feed my dogs whatever I want to feed my dogs. And pull on up and show us your dogs. Pull on up. Let's have a dog show off. Pull your dogs up. I'll pull my dogs up, and let's let the people decide. Do I tell you how to go to the bathroom with your Peter Piper pick a pepper? Do I tell you what to buy and put in your refrigerator? Do I tell you what to feed your dogs? Now you a troll. Cause if you was a dog breeder, you would have a panel. You would have a channel. I mean, you on YouTube after all. Let me check your channel. You probably created today, right? April 19th, 2023. You created it yesterday. When you start putting some dogs on your channel and show us that you have dogs and how you care for your dogs, then you can come back to my platform, sir. I don't have time for the crap over here. I mean, you trolls are wasting your time because I'm not going to feed into the nonsense. All right? Don't worry about what I feed my dogs. Do I tell you what vet to take your dogs to? Do I tell you what to feed your dogs? Do I tell you how to care for your dogs? This is the hate that I'm talking about. A lot of y'all don't even own dogs. Y'all just hate the fact that somebody that y'all claim y'all don't like, which you have no reason not to like this person except the person don't want to associate with you. I've never seen so many girly men on the face of this planet ever until this internet shook off. I don't have time for the nonsense. Let me mind my business and you mind yours. Don't worry about me because I ain't worried about you. And that's the problem that we have in the American bully community is that too many breeders are out here. And it's not everyone. It's not everyone. There's a lot of good breeders out here that just do their thing. I ain't gonna say stay in their lane because one is One that knows what they're doing is capable of stepping in any lane. If you on the highway and it's a 3, 4 lane highway, no one can tell you stay in one lane. Just maintain yourself when you switch in lanes. If you want to switch lanes and make sure, yeah, I mean, you control yourself while switching lanes. We got the ability and the right to be in any lane we want to be in. All right. Anyway, that stuff don't bother me, sir. You trolls, thank you for the view. Thank you for the view. Thank you for the watch seconds or minutes or whatever you've been sitting here watching. It'll add up anyway. Yeah, I mean, anyway, I've noticed you're respectful. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, this is man. There's so much going on in this. I'm not here to beef with nobody about the American bully. I'm here to do me. I'm here to do me. If I got a dog that someone wants to breed with, cool. We can make something shake. If I got a puppy that somebody wants to purchase, we can make something shake. If you like something somebody else got, more power to you. I like what I got. See, the problem that I see is that a lot of people are trying to keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. They're trying to produce and get what everybody else got. They're trying to produce and get what's selling. For me, I like what I like. And I'm for sure there's many other people that like what I like. If you don't like what I like, fine. You don't like the Merle, fine. You don't like the lilacs, fine. You don't like the structure of my dolls, fine. You don't like the attitude of my dolls, fine. That's fine. Go find somebody that got producing dolls that you like. But see, my dolls is working dolls. I don't have couch dolls. I don't have dogs that's not going to be able to guard their property. What's the purpose of having a dog if it's, I mean, yeah, some people want dogs for companions. Get you a Chihuahua, Chalupa, a Shih Tzu, or something like that. People like me are into family orientated and guard dogs. We don't need just lazy dogs laying around, can't breathe, can't do nothing. No disrespect to nobody. It's just what it is. We like dogs that live a long life, a long, prosperous life. You understand? You got people out here poisoning other people's dogs, hating on their kennel, lying on their kennel, saying they selling dogs with parvo, all types of crap. It's like the hate is unreal. And if it wasn't for this internet, I don't think a lot of these things would be happening like this. I really don't. It's nothing but hate. You understand? And I'm tired of, I mean, in other sectors of so-called YouTube, I'm tired of even being around the crap. It's starting to get depressing. It's like the things that go on this internet. Oh man, he got a nice litter. Let's go ahead and slander his camp. Let's tell everybody we bought a dog from him and it died 2 weeks later and all this other crap. It's like, man, it's a dirty world out here. I do know that. It's a dirty, dirty world that we live in. But for me to tell you the truth though, I don't even know if I want no part of this American bully thing over this internet. You know what I mean? Because it's just so much hate, man. And then I see the crazy thing. The reason why I'm speaking on this, right, is because I watch a lot of different dog breed. Well, I watch quite a few, a lot of American bully breeders, quote unquote American bully breeders, and I also watch a couple Rottweiler breeders because I used to have Rottweilers, and I still love those dogs. It's just I've always once I came across the American Pit Bull Terrier. I had Rottweilers before I had American Pit Bull Terriers. I actually even had Chows. Now I was not a breeder of them, but I did breed. I didn't breed the Chow. I just loved the look of the dog because it looked almost like a lion to me, or a tiger lion. Anyway, with the fluffy fur and everything else, it was just beautiful dogs. But then when I started noticing their temperament, they would turn on their owners and everything. I only had one child, and I never would go back to a child. It's a beautiful dog, but the aggression in that dog is just off the chart. So I would never breed Chow's. I owned one before. Actually, I owned two. Let me back up. I owned two. They were just pets. I just liked them. I mean, it was like, walking them down the street. Oh, that's a beautiful dog. I was young. Then I moved on to Rottweilers. I've done a couple breeders. It was just to breed. You know what I mean? To get a puppy, to keep a puppy, it wasn't nothing major. It was some dogs for three, four, $500. You know what I mean at that time. But once I got into the American Pit Bull Terrier and the Amstaffs, I wasn't turning back. It was like it was something about the dog that was like, wow. Yeah, I mean, it made a statement. And then you come across now, moving up to, today, you see a lot of these beautiful American bullies, or what people call American bullies, right? It still has pit bull in it, has Amstaff in it, has a bunch of other dogs in it too. We got to be honest with ourselves. You see what I'm saying? It's like I don't see myself turning back from the American bully. But is the American bully destroyed? Is the American bully breeding destroyed? If it is what it is. I will always, forever, yeah, I mean, to the day I croak, I will always own an American bully or pit bull. I'm gonna tell you right now, one of the best companion dogs in my opinion, one of the best guard dogs if trained properly. My dogs, man. Listen, man. Y'all know so much about me, but don't know me. Like that. That's the most weirdest thing. But anyway, we ain't even tripping. It is what it is. Let me see. Let me see. Make sure I ain't salute to everybody in the building, even the roaches, man. I call the trolls the roaches, y'all. I'm not in the bully community, but that's crazy. I like cane corsos. Some people pronounce them connie corsos. I like them too. I don't think I like cane corsos to own one, but I do like them though. I like the Presser. I like the cane corso. I love the Rottweiler. I just don't. I don't know if I would ever go back to the Rottweiler. If I did get another Rottweiler, it would be just as a pet. It wouldn't be no breeding or nothing. I would get it as a pet. Beautiful companion dogs as well. I do not like little dogs. I'm gonna let you know that right now. I do not like little dogs because for me, I always gotta have a guard dog. I gotta have a dog that's able to love the family, love the kids, be great with the kids, be great with the family, and also be able to protect the family. I have to. So no matter what, even if I was to stop breeding, I would always own a dog that's able to protect. There's no way around it. You understand what I'm saying? That's one of your best alarms right there is a dog. You understand? So yeah, I like cane corsos, Rottweilers. I like Dobermans too. Very beautiful dogs. Of course, the American Bully is my favorite. But when you look at what they're doing, some people are doing to the American Bully nowadays, it's like, what in the what? What in the what? No disrespect to nobody, but it is what it is. Tongue hanging out their mouth, can't breathe, barely can walk, legs messed up. You know, it's just wild. And how people are today, man. This is the one thing that I hate about the American bully community, right? Is that this structure thing, right? Everybody is on an all out attack. Oh, your dog is a little easty westy. Your dog has a little a high rear, slight high rear. Your dog had. Come on, man. It's like, man, it's so many people nitpicking to the fullest. Cause see, drama sells. I'm not being a part of the drama. Drama sells. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not being part of the drama. It doesn't make sense to me. People like what they like. You have some men like big women. You have some men like petite women. You have some women like short men. You have some women like tall men. So we supposed to be fighting about who like what? There's a hind end for every seat. Why so much hate in this American bully community? Because the outside communities are looking at us and it looks very bad. It looks very bad. And if you actually notice, the majority of people in this American bully community that's beefing with each other happen to be of quote unquote African American descent. You know, all right? Black, so to speak. And it's sad. Back and forth, slandering. Your dog this, your dog that, your Kim this, your Kim that. You did this to your dog, you did that to your dog. It's like, why can't people just mind their business and do them? I don't get it. Why can't people just mind their business and do them? You produce dogs that you can sell. You produce dogs that you like first and foremost. Forget what everybody else like. Is it about what you like or is it about what everybody else like? Is it about what you like or is it about what sells for the most money? This is why I see that a lot of quote unquote American bully breeders are starting to go to the oh man, another brain freeze. The little bitty dog. What the man, I'm having a brain freeze this morning. The Frenchies. That's what I was looking for, the Frenchies. Now they done made fluffy Frenchies. No disrespect to them. But how did you get the dog to be fluffy? You had to bring a hairy dog into it. It is what it is. I don't have a problem with it with the fluffy Frenchies because I don't like Frenchies. I don't like little dogs. I don't hate them, but I don't like them. I would never own one. I would never own a Frenchie. I would never own a Chihuahua. I would never own a Chalupa. What can that dog do but just poop, eat, sleep, and bark like it's gangster? I don't, no, 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 no. You know, people are chasing money. It ain't nothing wrong with making money off of it. It ain't nothing wrong with being able to feed your family and take care of home off of it. But you got a lot of people losing a life in regards to these dogs. You got a lot of people losing a livelihood based on these dogs. And it's just wild. I just don't get it. It's enough out here for everybody. And then you have certain breeders out here that literally have built up their platforms and doing well for themselves and everything else. But one thing I do notice is that a lot of them, all they do is criticize other people. All they do is diss other people and their dog structure, but they try to do it in a slick way. I sit here and watch it, and it's like I'm totally getting turned off on it. Breed what you like, breed the type of dogs that you like, and let everybody else breed the type of dogs that they like. I don't like the fact that they're breeding these dogs low to the ground, stomach touching the ground, and everything else. But I'm not gonna go out here and attack another kennel because they doing it. It's like somebody buying the dogs. Somebody dumb enough to buy those unhealthy dogs. Okay, what's it to me? It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me. If I got something that somebody likes, they're gonna contact me about it. I can't hate on the next man because they got dogs that somebody else like that they're selling dogs faster than I am. Okay, it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? I just don't get it, man. It's ugly, man. I seen one. Please don't get breeders' names in here either, because I'm not trying to poop on, take a dump on none of these camps. Now, if they come at me and I gotta speak on what it is, then it is what it is. But y'all telling me I ain't going for it. Everybody can do their own thing. You feel me? It's ugly, man. I seen one breeder go at another breeder threatening them and the family. Even called the person lawyer while they were in a civil suit. Okay. I've noticed your respect. I usually just focus on what I do. I'm not in competition with anyone. That's the thing. I am pits and cabadoodles or whatever. I'm in competition with somebody. Myself. See, I'm not in competition with other breeders. I'm in competition with myself. I'm in competition to produce better dogs. I'm in competition with myself to produce better quality of dogs. I'm in competition with myself to produce dogs that live a long, prosperous life. You understand what I'm saying? And the oldest dog I've had, and literally, She probably would have lived another year or so, maybe two. But she was 14. She was about to. She was like 2 months from turning 15 years old. American Pit Bull Terrier. Yeah, I mean her name was Peaches. All right. Lola, one of my dogs that a person off the internet actually flew a drone and poison over my property and dropped rat poison and poison. It was her great 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 grandmother. Yeah, yeah. And she lived to be what 2 months shy of 15 years old. And I had to put her down. I took her to the vet and had her put down. She had grew tumors because I only bred her once. She was our family dog. Beautiful, beautiful girl too. Beautiful. What used to be fawn. Now fawn is different. Now fawn then turned into lilac. They coming up with all these different colors, these different labels. I mean, it's just a lot of it is confusing if you want to be real about it. If I'm gonna be real about it. But she was actually, one of the original, the original fawn color. Let me say, and fawn and white. And I just bred her one time. She had 14 puppies. She literally had one heat. I mean, one breeding. She ended up having 14 puppies. All 14 lived. All 14. All 14 went to great homes. I did not keep not one. Now, at that time, I selling them, not that much. You know what I mean? 1,000 to about 2,000 bucks, 2,500. That was the most. 2,500 at the top. I didn't keep any. She lived to be 14 years old. So a lot of these dogs don't live. A lot of these American bullies don't live past two. They don't live to be 2 to 5 years old, and I think that's quite sad. They don't become adults. They don't quite mature, in my opinion, until about 3 years old. They don't quite mature until fully mature until about 3 years old. Some people say two. I say three. I say 3 years old is where you get. You got what you got. I mean, you didn't win as far as you can go with what this dog gonna be. You understand what I'm saying? So, but anyway, yeah, I'm in competition with somebody myself. That's it. I'm not in competition with no other breeder. Being in competition with people, this is not a race. Being in competition with other people will destroy you. Because when you in competition, this is the problem about American bully breeders being in competition with other American bully breeders because some people is only going with what's normal, which is what everybody else is doing. So therefore, you could have a great, healthy, well-structured dog, right? Or you could have great, healthy, well-structured dogs. Say you're a breeder, right? And for some odd reason, you find yourself being in competition with another breeder who may not have so great healthy, quality dogs, but they're selling their unhealthy, non-quality dogs. And then you may turn around because you in competition with this person. Are you in competition with this person and sell more dogs than this person? Or are you that's how you get these puppy bills? Or are you in competition to get what they got because they selling them fast? I don't give two poops. My dogs go when they go. My dogs go when they find a good home. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not sitting up here trying to be in competition with nobody and produce what they're producing. I'm producing what I want to produce. Some people don't like the Merle. Some people don't like the pocket. Some people don't like, you got XL breeders that don't like the pockets. You got pocket breeders that don't like the XLs. I'm more so into I call them high pockets. I call them high pockets because they are at the top of the spectrum of the pretty much close to, if not at the top of the pocket spectrum. I don't like the little pockets where they're not even pockets. I would call them micros, the ones whose stomachs almost touching the ground. No, I don't like that. Legs too short. No, I don't like that. I just don't prefer that. I see a lot of them that's actually beautiful dogs, but it's just not my forte because I know with that comes health, if health problems. Because if you look at it like this, right? Same thing with the micros, right? In my opinion, now these are my opinions, right? If you look at the micros, the micro exotics, the the bottom of the spectrum pockets, I mean the shortest of the pocket. If you look at it, a lot of them don't live that long. Now, if you turn around and compare humans, right, to dogs, if you compare dogs to humans or humans to dogs, and you look at it, if someone is 5'8", 280 pounds, and they unhealthy, they're gonna have heart problems, they're gonna have joint problems, versus someone that's 6'2", 280. You see what I'm saying? Am I making sense, everybody? I'm just shooting the breeze, man, trying to get some watch hours up, man, and have a civil dialogue with those who willing to do that. You feel me? And that's it. I ain't trying to impress nobody. That's the difference between me and other people. That's the difference between me and other breeders. That's the difference between me and other YouTubers. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just doing me and standing on what I stand on. Facts. Not enough time has been dedicated to properly define the American bully breed. Right. It's just being called an American bully. Because if you notice, when people walk their American bully, the people that really don't even have an idea what an American bully is or what it's supposed to be, they call it a pit bull. They literally call it a pit bull. And they're clearly not. Do they have the pit bull in them? Yes. Do they have the Amstaff in them? Yes. Do they have a bunch of other dogs in them? Absolutely. If there's any American bully breeder out here that says that their dog is 100% American bully, I'm not going to tell you to stay away from them. I was about to say that, right? That would be probably considered disingenuous. I'm going to say this. If there's any American bully out breeder out here that says they have 100% American bully, I'm gonna tell you like this: they don't know what they're talking about. There's no such thing as 100% American bully. An American bully is a dog that's made up of multiple different dogs, and a lot of y'all American bully breeders are not great like what I'm about to say. But in my opinion, this is my truth. The American bully is the biggest mutt on the face of this planet. One of the most beautifulest dogs out here, if you ask me. The real ones. I mean, the right ones, right? But the American Bully has so many different dogs in it, and I think it'll be another 20 years. Actually, let me say this: I don't think the American Bully will ever be defined. What do I mean by that? I don't think the American Bully will ever have a true standard that is stuck to. It's always changing and evolving. I mean, the American Bully allegedly been around for over 20 years now, right? Shouldn't you, don't you think that the American Bully should already be clearly defined? And if it does not fit the definition of what a true American Bully is, that it's not an American Bully? You can call your dog what you want to call it. I can call my pit bull a chihuahua if I want to. That don't make it a chihuahua. But what I will say, and it's no disrespect to the American Bully breed or the breeders, because I'm one of them, right? The American Bully is the biggest mutt on the face of this planet. It's made up of everything, just about everything. But look at the people who stick to keeping it looking like the original American Pit Bull Terrier and the Amstaff with a little bit more weight. Look at the beauty in these dogs. See, what y'all see on the screen is the pedigree from my dogs. One of my dogs. It's some of his pet. ABKC champion, rock solid pits, pits Ace 2 Tonka. And here's the thing. Let me before I do that, right? Check this out. A lot of people out here are name chasing. So if the name of the dog is actually popular, you don't even. A lot of these breeders don't even care what the dog actually look like. A lot of people don't care about the actual health history of said dogs. See, the litter that I dropped. Thanksgiving last year, which I still have some of the pups. Out of a 9 piece litter, I have what, four available. Bred my tri Merle with my tri lilac female, and we got some Merles and we got some lilacs. No, not lilacs. We got some Merles. We got some black tri Merles. They're not even tri. They're quad or better because they have 4 to 6 colors in them. But that's neither here nor there. Tries three, but we ain't gonna argue, right? So we got black tries out of them. We got chocolate merles out of them, and we got black merles out of them. That's the gist of the 9 piece litter. All right. A lot of people name chase, right? So if the name is hot in today's time, they don't even really care about what the dog's health history is. They don't care about what the dog look like. It's just the name. They don't care the longevity of the life of the dog and offsprings, etc. They just care about the name because names sell. Well, a lot of y'all missing out on great dogs because you don't know the names of the ancestors, right? Let me clear this chat up a little bit. What's good, priceless? Salute, salute, salute. It's way better. True, it's way better breeders on YouTube than you. Your dog not potty trained. Okay, let me get you out of here. But yeah, there's a lot of way better dog breeders on YouTube than me. But why'd you go to YouTube? There's a way better dog breeders than everybody in the world. So yeah, that doesn't make me feel any type of way. You're doing exactly what your show title is. Man, the trolls in here heavy, y'all. We just gonna get them out of here. They're gonna do nothing but go create another account, come back, sub, and also give me more watch time. So I'm just gonna get them out of here because these people are infatuated with me. I'm not here to argue and beef with nobody. I'm here doing my thing. You feel what I'm saying? So all y'all trolls, get ready, cause I'm a remove you. Is there any way to get around breed restrictions when moving into a new apartment? No, 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 absolutely not. Great question. Is there any way? Okay, Priceless Pit says, is there any way to get around breed restrictions when moving into a new apartment? No. What I don't get is why people would want to breed dogs out of an apartment. Also, you have to understand that that apartment complex is a private entity. That apartment complex got the right to restrict whatever they want to. Now, if you ask me in regards to dogs, now if you ask me, I think it's a form of discrimination, but that means that just go and move somewhere else. Go and move somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got to look at it. You got an apartment complex, right? You got a lot of kids that 9 times out of 10 live in an apartment complex, and then you may have one of these big, well structured, thick American bullies, right? And these dogs, by look, is intimidating. They are intimidating. But most people that look intimidating are real good people. Most dogs that look intimidating based on size are real good dogs. It's people's thought process that, oh, that dog is big. That dog gonna bite somebody. This dog might be the lovingest dog in the world. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you're renting an apartment, when you go to rent in an apartment, you got to look at it, right. You got these floors stacked on top of each other, and then you got these multiple buildings throughout the complex. You got people that don't like dogs in the complex, definitely big dogs. You got people that got kids in the complex. The kids may be scared of dogs or intimidated by the dogs, and these rental companies, these apartment complexes, they got to protect they got to protect their business because it's all a business at the end of the day. So far as getting around breed restrictions when moving in an apartment, you can't get around no breed restrictions moving in an apartment. They have contracts, they have agreements, they have policies. And if you don't like their agreements, their policies, and their rules, then probably find one that would allow you to have the type of dog that you want. You know what I mean? I don't think any breeder should move into an apartment and breed dogs. But if you just buying a dog for a family companion or something like that, you know, that's fine if the apartment allows it. But no, in my opinion, there's no way, and basically it's a fact. There's no way around breed restrictions in apartment complexes. All right. You don't love those dogs, feeding them grease and high sodium and keeping them locked up all day. That's what you say. That doesn't make what you say true, sir. So let me remove you so you can go create another channel or go to your other channel and then come back and give me some more views and watch time. All right, sir. You can't tell me what I love. I don't love my wife according to y'all, but we've been together 26 years. You can claim what you want to claim. Or are you saying the same thing about the animal shelter who keeps those dogs locked up every day? Let them out to run around here and there, but they put them back in the kennels? Are you saying that? Now, you want me to let my dogs just run around freely all day, every day. What I need you to do is hit my cash out and help me get this channel monetized so I can make a lot of money and I can buy me 50 acres. Now I don't even need 50. That's being a little bit greedy. So I can buy me 5 acres. Now I'm gonna need 10 because I ain't even gonna keep them. I ain't even gonna have them in cages and let them. I'm gonna let them just roam the property. The 10 acres. Help me get 10 acres. Help me get 10 acres. Since you care so much. Since you got so much to say. All right, sir. Have a nice day. But I know you be back in a minute. I don't think this breeder would feed his dogs from a grease trap. I don't have a restaurant, so I don't dig in a grease trap in a restaurant and feed my dogs grease. I have a griddle that the grease and the food and the taste from the grease from the food goes into a grease catcher, and I spread that over my dog's food. What's the problem? They're my dogs. Do I tell you what to feed your kids? Do I tell y'all what to feed y'all wife? Do I tell y'all what to put in y'all refrigerator? My dogs are doing quite well. Ask my vet. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I spend more money in vet bills with my dog than most of y'all spend on yourself. Okay. Just one. I just got one girl left. I had it was 3 girls and 6 boys. It was a 9 piece. I actually just sold the black merle female. What last week to a family member. So I'll still be able to use her, or I'll say get something off of her. I only have one female, and she was the smallest one of the litter. She might turn out to be one of the most ridiculous females out the litter, being it was only, excuse me, only 3. And she's a chocolate merle. She's a light chocolate merle. That's the only female I have. The black tri merle is sold, and the other darker chocolate merle we kept. It was only 3 females. I got a boy something ridiculous that I got a few boys something ridiculous. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But it is what it is. All right, let me get you out of here, sir. You can go get another account and troll. It's all good. It's all good. What do you feed them? Does it depend on the breed? Not necessarily. You feed your dogs what you want to feed your dogs. You feed your dog. See, what people don't understand, right? When you buy a puppy from somebody or you buy a dog from somebody, right? Well, if it's an adult dog, the adult dog, yeah, I mean, is probably already been fed who knows what, right? But when you get a dog, when you buy a puppy, this is a little bit of advice, right? A lot of people when they purchase a puppy from somebody, they be like, "Well, what have you been feeding them? Because I don't want to mess up their diet, and I want to keep feeding them same thing." But what if the breeder is not feeding the dog what the dog actually likes? Real breeders know that you can have a litter of 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 pups, right? And all the dogs is not going to like the same dog food. All the dogs is not going to take to the same amount of dog. I mean, the same type of dog food all the time. Sometimes you have to, like, if you have a few dogs, sometimes you have to feed, like, you have to buy this type of dog food for this dog. You have to buy this type of dog food for this dog. You have to buy this type of dog food for this dog. It's a crazy thing going on. Some people just feed their dogs whatever they got. I predominantly all my dogs do well on I feed my dogs multiple different types of dog food. And what I end up doing is doing a gumbo. You know what gumbo is? A bunch of things mixed together, right? A bunch of different types of foods mixed together. I do the same thing with my dogs. I don't feed my dogs one type of dog food. I literally don't. To each his own, right? Right now, I got my dogs on some I got my dogs on some man, I got my dogs on like four different types of dog food right now. A mixture. I got them on Purina Pro Plan. I got them on Diamond. I got them on Blue Buffalo. And what is the other? What is the other? Because it's all trial and error, and you got to see what works best for the dogs. And it's a Diamond Purina Pro Plan, Diamond Purina Pro Plan, Blue Buffalo, oh man, and I'm trying to think of the name of it. I can't think of it right now. And I mix it. I mix my a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, mix it up, and they doing great on it. You know what I mean? Because different types of dog food has different qualities in the dog food. You can't get one, in my opinion. This is all my opinion, right? You can't get the best of the dog foods out of one dog food. That's just my opinion. Now, some breeders may say, "Man, that ain't true, man. My dog, man, I just use Purina Pro Plan, man, and it's the ooh wee dookie poop." Okay, fine. For that dog that you have, or for those dogs that you have, but what about everybody else's dogs? All dogs don't take to the same food. All dogs don't like the same food. All dogs don't grow to the best of their ability off one type of dog food. Dogs is just like humans. Everybody is not the same. You have you and I because for one, dogs' metabolism is different. Let me tell you something. My dogs are very energetic. My dogs are working dogs. You understand what I'm saying? For whatever it's worth to you, right? That is unhealthy giving those dogs grease, all kinds of bacteria and insects. What? Man, stop it. Let me get you out of here, sir. You don't know what you're talking about. You literally don't know what you're talking about. You literally don't know what you're talking about. I mean, y'all people that are not dog owners or know nothing about dogs say the darnest things. And the crazy part about this, let me see if it's really like, wow, let me see. Where did you come from? Wow, that's a troll. No, man, y'all stalking that woman? Sad. 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 That is sad. Listen, hold up for a second. Let me ask a priceless piss. Let me ask you a question. Do you cook food in grease? Let me ask you a question, because this ain't making no sense. You got people sitting up here acting like they really care about dogs when they eat the same crap. Like literally. Do you eat hamburgers? Do you eat fried pork chops? Do you eat fried chicken? All y'all eat this crap. So y'all telling me that y'all care more about dogs than y'all do your own body? See, this is the hate that I'm talking about. See, this title fits this show because all you got to do is look in the chat. You feeding your dogs grease. Hold up for a second. Do you actually know what's in a lot of this dog food? Do you actually know what's in a lot of this dog food? The dog food that's on the shelves in the stores is almost equal to y'all eating KY's, chitlins, pig guts. Anybody agree with me? Press one. It's almost equal as feeding your dog. It's you humans eating chitlins, KY's, which is what? Pig intestines, where their poopy doop goes through. Wow. Y'all are the same people who eat processed foods every day, all year round. And you telling me about what I feed my dog. Now you obey. You may not eat it. I'm saying in general. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not speaking to everybody. I'm not speaking to everybody. So please don't take what I'm saying personal unless it applies to you. You understand what I'm saying? But the same people that's worried about what my dog eats, they're 250, 300 pounds, 5'2", and they morbidly obese, telling me what I'm feeding my dogs. Like, come on now. It's weird. Where is all these trolls? Y'all people don't even own dogs. This is weird, man. This is weird. But anyway, let me make sure I get to the chat. Yeah, priceless. Just one female, man. That's it. One female left. What do you feed them? Does it depend on the breed? You feed your dog what your dog likes. Like I'll give you an example. When I was growing up, my grandmother and my mother used to always cook food that I didn't like. I didn't like greens. I didn't like hog maws. I didn't like beans and cornbread because they had that fatty meat in it. I didn't like a lot of stuff, but I had to eat it. But I didn't, excuse the commentary, but I would literally throw up. I'd force myself because I didn't like it. It wasn't that I don't think it wasn't that I didn't really like it. It's just that I didn't like the way it looked. Now I'm a human. Now when it comes to dogs, if you a dog breeder, I know a lot of y'all that sit up here and bought some dog food for your dog, but your dog ain't eating it. Your dog don't like that dog food. See, dogs got a better sense of taste, smell, and everything else than humans. So dogs can sense. Let me say this, if I can say it the right way. When you got a dog that won't eat certain dog food, something in that dog is telling that dog that that's not good for him. Maybe when you feed that type of dog food, it's something in that dog food that makes that dog throw up. It's something in that dog food. The dog may not like the taste. The dog, it just may be something wrong with it far as for that dog. Now that dog food may be okay dog food for other dogs, but your dog may just not like that dog food. This is why I said earlier, when you have a few dogs, sometimes you have to feed your dogs different. My dogs eat what I buy because there's some form of quality for whatever that means in the dog food that I buy my dogs. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, it's you feed your dog what your dog want to eat. And sometimes you have to, it's a trial and error situation, right? You don't go to YouTube and say, what's the best dog? See, I see some people do this, right? They'll go to YouTube and type in, you in there? Man, you be moving fast. Anyway, I see people on YouTube, right? That'll go and Google what's the best dog food to feed the American bully. There's no such thing as the best dog. Let me say this. Anybody telling y'all that this is the best dog food you can feed your American bully, man, don't listen to them people. No disrespect to them. There is no perfect dog food for dogs, the American bully, so to speak, right? Because if you could, and most people go to YouTube and they'll type, most bully breeders or go to YouTube and say, type in, what's the best dog food to feed an American bully? Type it in, y'all. Y'all be amazed at what y'all see. You can type in, matter of fact, let me do it. Let me show y'all. And this shows you how many people are actually typing in Google, in YouTube, what is the best dog food to feed your American bully. There's no such thing. What is the best dog food to feed your American, damn it, American bully? And I'm not gonna click on people's videos or nothing like that, and make it look like it's a form of disrespect, right? Let me bring this over and I'm gonna show you something. All right. Let me bring this over and I'm gonna show y'all something. Now, StreamYard's didn't change, so I gotta change the presentation. All right. I don't like the new StreamYards. You gotta change it every time you want to change another board. Which one am I looking for? Bam, right there. There we go. Hold up. There we go. Share. All right, y'all see this? I typed in what is the best. Let me blow it up a little bit. I typed in what is the best dog food to feed your American bully. Look, the bully max. Best dog food recipe. What should you feed your American bully? Is there a better option than Origin? Best dog food. Blah 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 blah. Victor. I got some Victor too. I feed him Victor too. That's another one. You know, I play around with my dogs. Real facts. So wow, my live stream came up. Only 12 people watching, but it's okay. We ain't even talking, and ain't in my title, so I don't know how. But then you got all these people, right? They try and tell you what to feed your dog. Feed your dog with, you know what I've noticed. I got some people who breed American bullies and the pit bull, Amstaff. They all almost kind of like one and the same. If you want to be real about it, that they dogs do quite well on pedigree. Pedigree to me is there is no best dog food for your dogs. There is no, well, let me say this. There is no best dog food for the American bully. The best dog food is a dog food that complements your dog, that actually gives your dog, your American bully, the nutritions, the vitamins, the proper growth weight, so on and so forth. It's many different factors, right? There is no one cures all, no end all be all. There is none with any dog. And so when you have people, what is the best way? There's nothing wrong with you. And let me get off of that. There's nothing wrong with you feeding your dog whatever you want to feed it, but feed your dog what your dog likes. Feed your dog what works for your dog. For some American bully breeders, pedigree is the best thing popping for their American bullies. For some American bully breeders, Victor is the best thing popping for their dogs. For some American bully breeders, Diamond is the best for their dogs. And I went back to using here and there. I went back to using sports mix. See, the sports mix situation has been resolved, right? And almost all, if not all, brands of dog food has had recalls. I don't know what the big stink was about. Well, I do know what the big stink was, but it's been resolved. It was a mishap, which things happen. Like, I don't get it. People right now how would I say this? People right now are adamant on never using sports mix again. Sports mix by ingredients is actually better than some of the dog food y'all feeding y'all dogs right now. Facts. Crazy thing is this, right? For those who eat ground beef, for those humans who eat ground beef, right? Ground beef has had 1,000,000 times more recalls than sports mix, than any dog food. Guess what? You people still eat ground beef. Soon as the recall was cleared up, y'all went right back to the store and bought ground beef. So why is not a lot of people going right back to the store and buying sports mix when the recall was taken care of? Bad batches came out of certain plants in certain geographical locations. Things happen in these processing plants. You got people who was I mean their go to was sports mix. I still buy sports mix. I started back buying sports mix about 8 months ago, maybe closer to a year, because that sports mix thing happened. What? It's been going on 2 years now, maybe three. But you got people that they refuse to go back to sports mix anymore. In sports mix, I'm gonna tell you something. Sports mix done wonders for these dogs. Facts. Sports mix done wonders for these dogs, and it still does to this day. But people are so scared about the recall that they don't want to use it. Okay, but we've had beef recalls. We've had pork recalls. These are the things us as humans eat. And guess what? Soon as the recall is up, some of us, man, we was going to the store and buying the thing through the recall. Well, that's only over there in that geographical location. I'm queuing it weekend. I'm going to buy me some ground beef. It's crazy how you see people that care more about, well, they act like they care. I don't believe they actually do. They just trying to make a big stink about something to get some clicks and views. They will act like they care more about what they dog eat than they care about what they put in their own body. Real facts. You don't have to agree with it. Anyway, I had to mute out for a second. But yeah, I mean, it's just the weirdest thing. Feed your dog what makes your dog happy. Feed your dog what compliments your dog. Feed your dog what makes their coat, feed your dog food that actually complements their coat, the oils that's needed. It's so many different factors in what you feed your dogs. You know what I mean? And now that it's warming up here in the city, I'm gonna give y'all some actual live videos of my dogs and show y'all how beautiful my dogs are. I don't even like showing my dogs to everybody on the internet. I literally don't. I got some nice pockets. I got some nice standards. I don't have any XLs right now, but here's the crazy thing. I got one puppy. Let me see. Let me see. Is it one? I got one puppy that I think gonna be right at the top of a XL. I mean, it's just I don't know. It's something about him. It's something about him. He looked like he might be, at least right there on the brink of possibly being one. I like pockets. I like standards. I like classics, and I also like some XLs. It just depends on the XL. Some beautiful dogs out there, man. You know what I mean? And just because I may not have them, don't mean that I don't like them. Man, there's some breeders out here got some I'm talking about for my eyes. Now, I may bring just say if I was to bring up a kennel, right, which I'm not. Just say I was to bring up a kennel that got some nice pockets. I could bring up a kennel that got some nice XLs. I could bring up a kennel that got some nice standards or some nice classics, right? And then I'll say how beautiful I think that dog is. what my opinion of the dog is, and you may differ. Your opinion may differ. You be like, man, that dog is trash. Okay, my eyes see different than yours. We don't. God didn't give us the same set of eyes, but God did give us eyes to see. We see what we see through our looking glass. I see what I see. I see what I like. My wife of 26 years is beautiful to me, but she may not be beautiful to you. Do you think that bothers me? No, it doesn't. Because we got a different set of eyes. We got a different set of tastes. We got a different set of likeness. And what I found out through the American bully community, this is why I use that comparison, is that a lot of people don't like what they like. They like what everybody else likes. See, I like what I like, whether you like it or not. I like what I like. If you don't like what I like, turn your head and keep on pushing. If I don't like what you like, I need to turn my head and keep on pushing. Ain't no mine is better than yours. It was cold outside that night. My hot dog is bigger than yours. It was cold. You see what I'm saying? It's like this the weirdest thing. We all in competition with each other for what? There's enough to go around for everybody. I'm not getting in competition with you people. I'm in competition with myself. That's it. You feel me? But anyway, let me clear this chat up, man. Isn't that what you did when you bought Bentley? You clearly bought the dog because of its exquisite colors. What are you talking about? Because I ain't said nothing about colors. I always, when I first seen that, let me explain this, old bay, because it seems like you sitting here and just trying to degrade and find a reason to make an excuse about your hate for me for no absolute reason, for absolutely no reason. When I first seen an American Bully, Merle, I love the color. I like what I like. So yes, let me answer your question, sir. Since you want to sit here and be facetious and everything else, right? Let me answer your question. I was always, once I seen it, I liked it. When I seen the lilac, I liked it. When I seen the different structure in American Bully, I liked it. That's why I went and spent bags on getting quote unquote registered American Bullies. So when I seen the Merle pattern on quote unquote the American Bully, I was drawn to it because it was a different look. I liked it. I didn't get Bentley because everybody else liked Merles. I didn't get Bentley because Merles sell. I got Bentley because I wanted a Merle American Bully because I was attracted to the Merle American Bully. I didn't get it for no other reason, brother. Hopefully that answers your question, old bay, because I don't know what your issue or your problem is about what I like. You understand what I'm saying? I introduced Merle into my camp because I liked it. Whether I sell a bunch of Merle dogs or not, that's not the point. I got it because I wanted it. If I was to go to a dealership, if I had the money, right, and I was to go to the dealership and cash out on the vehicle, I'm not gonna go buy a Rolls Royce because everybody else got them, or that's the hottest thing. If they see me in a road with a Rolls Royce, they gonna think I'm the shit. I'm not gonna go and buy a C8, a C7. I don't like that shit. Now they nice, they nice. Don't let's not get it twisted. They nice, but what I want one. I want one if you give me one. I'm not going to go spend no two, three, $400,000 on no car. You know what I like? You know if I hit the lottery tomorrow, right? Mega Million is tomorrow too. Y'all better get y'all tickets. If I was to hit the Mega Million tomorrow, right? What is the Mega Million? Now I'm trying to give you a logical, common sense, honest. Matter of fact, I can look on my phone. Hold on. Let me see what the Mega Million is up to because if it ain't up that high, then I can't throw out certain bunch of types of cars. Hold up for a second. Now you can hate me all you want, but I'm trying to hold on. Let me see. Who's your lottery? Hold on, because I'm trying to give it an example, brother. I mean, I don't know why y'all trying to tell me why I got what I got. Why did I get my wife? Why did I get with my wife and been with her for 26 years, be 27 this fall? It wasn't because y'all liked her or other people in life. Hey, cut it. What is this? What are you doing? I pulled up the lottery. Y'all pull up YouTube. Mega Million is up to, well, somebody hit it recently. That's 20 million. That's what a little that's about 12, 13 million after taxes, right? So if I was to hit the Mega Million tomorrow, which I'm not, right? I ain't gonna get that lucky. If I was to hit the Mega Million tomorrow, there's two immediate vehicles I would go buy. One would be, no, there's three. One would be that 2016 Cadillac. I mean, not 2016. What am I talking about? That 2014, right? At 20, now they got the 13, the 2014 Cadillac Lone Boy, that Cadillac V. I would buy that. I would also, right? I would also go buy me a Hayabusa. Well, I said cars. But the things that I would buy is this. Let me just say it that way. I would go buy that Cadillac V. Although right now is in excess of 200,000. And just because I can, I would. And I've always loved Cadillacs back from the old school, right? I would also, what would be the next actually vehicle I would buy cash 0 miles off the showroom floor? It would be, I don't like exotic. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't like exotics. Exotics are cool, but I don't. I wouldn't purchase. I don't want no vet. I don't want no Porsche. I don't want none of that. I don't really. I think they're overrated. More so like the American Bully today. I think they're overrated. I would buy what I like. I would literally buy the Cadillac V, however it's word or whatever. I would buy that. I would buy me. I don't do Ford. I do Chevy and GMC. I would go buy me a brand spanking new, whatever year it is, the newest dually Chevy or GMC, long bed, uh, the full four doors. I would buy me one of them, and since I'm coming into money at this point because I hit the lottery or came into money, I will be buy me one of those trailers. Excuse me, with the airbags on them, you can drop them down. Don't need ramps and things like that. I will buy me one of those. I will buy me a Hayabusa, and I would go back and buy me a GSXR 1000, and then I'd buy my wife two vehicles, which is a SUV because we got grandbabies. Probably buy her the shorter version of the new Cadillac, or I would probably go with the Denali or the Yukon itself, the newest version, whatever year it is, and but the shorter version for her, and then some type of nice four door car for her. What I don't know. They stopped making the Impala. I liked it the newer Impala, but they said that they threw making the Impala. So I don't know. It's just whatever I mean she would want, and that's it. I wouldn't buy what y'all want. I wouldn't buy what y'all like. I'm gonna buy what I like. You understand what I'm saying? So again, going back when I bought Bentley, the Merle boy I got, I bought him because first of all, let me tell you the story about Bentley. All right, for those of you that don't know who Bentley is, the dog that this brother is talking about, let me show y'all my boy Bentley. This is Bentley, right? Man, I hope. Let me see. Let me check my stream yards and see if it's showing y'all. If not, then I gotta click off it. I do not like this new stream yards right now. I don't. Maybe when I get used to it. They just done this like about a week ago. So I gotta click off and then I gotta represent and change the screen. Bam. That's Bentley right there. That's Bentley right there. All right. That's Bentley right there. Now, this was a year ago. This was a year ago. Y'all ain't recently seen Bentley. Now, this is how. Look at this bone. Look at this structure. Right. I don't have a dog that's not well put together. Bentley right now is what, pushing 2.5 years old. I may do a live stream later showing y'all Bentley in action. Bentley's nothing to play with. Bentley is absolutely nothing to play with. This boy is the truth. I was checking on some site, right? And this is how I came across Bentley. Excuse me. This is how I came across Bentley. So I was in the market for, buying me some, registered paper, American bullies, like true, right? So I'm looking around, right? And there's some individual, I'm not gonna say their name, here locally, right? I came across that had, a litter that was ready or about to be ready. I can't remember. And they were actually quite close to me. So I was like, when can I come? When can I pull up on you and look at the pups? I'm literally cash ready. If I ain't ready, I can put a deposit. I can't remember if the pups were ready or not. I can't remember because this was 3 years ago. So they give me the address. I pull up on them. They got a litter, right? The litter looked decent. I said, "Where's the mom? Where's the dad?" They showed me the mom and dad, right? The mother was so small. Even though she had recently had pups, she was so small. I said, nada. But see, I didn't want to, I didn't want to, say nothing out of the ordinary. I'm in these people's house. I didn't want to say your dog looked like shit. The mother looked like poop, whatever. The male wasn't on deck, and they was like literally, the male got away. They had to get rid of him. And I'm like, okay. I was like, well, let me think on it. Let me go talk to my wife and this, that, the other. Now, I was adamant I wasn't buying one of them dogs. Let's get this clear. I wasn't buying one of them pups. Off the top, when I seen the mother, the father wasn't on deck, and then you told me you had to get rid of the male. I forgot for what reason they said they had to get rid of the male. Now, so we talking, right? And I'm on my way out, and I'm talking to him and everything else, and they was like, I got a Merle boy. Um, said, you got a Merle boy? I said, I'm looking for a Merle. It was like, but he ain't for sale. I said, he ain't for sale. Okay, why you tell me about it? It's like, nah, I just thought you like dogs, the way you talk. You might want to see him, and bam. So I said, where he at? She was like, okay, let me go in the other room and get him. This was a female. So she went in the other room and got him. When that boy came out, I think he was at that time, I think he was about 4 months old. When he came out, I was like, wow. I saw potential in that boy. And I was like, you sure you don't want to sell him? I said, I cash you out right now. He papered, you got his paper. I said, I cash you out on him right now. This him. Bentley. She said, I don't know, man. Me and my dude, we thinking about selling him, but we ain't really for sure right now, and blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. I said, are you sure? How much you want for him? I said, I cash you out right now on him right now. She was like, well, I don't think I'm going to sell him right now. I said, well, if you going to sell him, then can I get first dibs? You got my contact info? Can you let me know? She was like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Man, about 5 days later, man, I'm looking on this same site, and all of a sudden I see Bentley posted. Now, his name is not Bentley. His name is Bentley. I named him Bentley. His registered name is actually King of Wands. I don't get where the name came from, but oh well. So I look on the site. I'm like, you got him up. I said, I thought you supposed to contact me. I told you I wanted it. So she was at work. I said, call me when you get off, cash in hand. And she turns around and stopped messaging me. I'm gonna show you how the world works, right? She turns around and messaged me. Well, she was dodging my messages, and I just kept hitting her back to back to back to back because I said somebody gonna grab him, but I want him, right? I wanted him because I wanted him. I showed my wife, she loved him. Bam, bam. I'm trying to get this. This the girl that you know what I mean. Bam, bam, bam. So I turns around and I messaged her, and then she stopped messaging because she had already told me the price, and then she upped it 500 when she posted it. And I'm like, cool. I'll still I'm you know I pull up. I'll pull up. I already pulled up on you on the other post. I'll pull up. We in the same city. I'll pull up and cash you out on him at the original number. So she like, all right, that's cool. You know what I mean? I'm gonna call you when I get off. She didn't message me. I keep messenger. She didn't message me back. I'm messaging, like, what's going on? I'm trying to get it. Then she turned, I got cash right now. She then turns around and messages me back and says, well, somebody just offered me $2,000 more. I said, what? I said, well, let me back up. So messaging and she dodging my messages. Then she messaged back like, okay, soon as I get off, I'm gonna contact you, and then we can make that happen. I'm like, cool. So by the time she got off, because I skipped something, by the time she got off, and I messaged her like, what's up? I mean, I'm trying to come. I kept messaging her. She wouldn't message back. So I messaged her like, what's up? I mean, you said you'd be out work at 5 and you be at home by 5:36. I'm like, I'm trying to come pick him up ASAP. She was like, well, I'm gonna have to hold off because somebody offered me 2,000 more. I said, what? I said, we already just had an agreement. I said, and I literally was heartbroken. I ain't gonna hold y'all on that. I was mad. And I'm like, come on, we already had a deal. You told me it's sold. You know what I mean? And blah, blah, blah. You going to sell them to me back. She's like, well, you know what I mean? I need as most money as I can get and blah, blah, blah. I don't know what the people really gave her. That's what she told me. I really don't know. So then I calmed down. I was like, man, whatever. You know what I mean? I guess you got to get your money, whatever, whatever. All right, cool, whatever. Bam, man. I just left it alone. Man, I was literally heartbroken, man. I wanted Bentley bad in the mug. Right? So then she actually sold the dog to somebody in the state of Indiana, but not in Indianapolis, like a ways away, to a white couple, right? So bam, like I want to say, Bentley was like I want to say 3 4 months at that time when I seen him. So about 6.5 months, the woman and the dude breaks up. The dogs is in her name. She then posts them on the same site for sale. And I looked at, I'm going through because I'm steady looking for me a nice American bully. It didn't have to be a Merle. You know what I mean? I'm looking for a nice American bully, but I am looking for Merles, right? Or a Merle to add to my yard. So then I turn around, I'm looking, and I seen him. He was for sale. He was for sale, and she had a black tried nice female, and I slipped on that because she had a great deal on that black tri female, and that girl was beautiful. Hold up for a second, y'all. So she had a black tri female, and then she had Bentley. Now Bentley at this time couldn't have been no more than 6 7 months. I could look at his paperwork because I immediately sent it off the same damn day. So anyway, so I seen it posted, and I'm like, man, that's him. I know that's him. That's the dog I was trying to buy, babe. I called my wife. Called my wife down. I said, babe, look. You remember the dog I was trying to show you that I was trying to buy? No girl sold him to somebody else for more money and blah, blah, blah. I said, look, they got him up for sale. I swear that's him. So I went to my phone because I took pictures of him when I was there looking at the other pups. I went to my phone and I compared the market. I said, that's him. I said, I gotta get that dog. I had to shoot out of town to get that dog. Actually, I done a video of me coming back with him. So I contacted the lady, and I was like, where did you buy that dog from? And then she said some lady in Indianapolis. I said, yeah, I was trying to buy that dog, and we had worked a deal, and she turned around and sold him to you for more money. She said, yeah, she was telling me about somebody was she had a deal with somebody, but I offered her a little more money and blah blah school. She said, but me and my husband then split, and the dogs is in my name. They my dogs, this, that, the other. And she was like, I'm just moving on doing my thizzle, right? Well, she didn't say thizzle. I'm just saying thizzle. And so he up for sale. I said, well, when could we meet? Now she had a working schedule where it wasn't, like she could meet with me for the next week or so. So I turns around. I'm like, okay, I don't want nobody else to lock him in. I said, I want this dog. Can I send you a deposit or something to hold him? Because I knew the dog was real. I actually seen him in person. I literally seen him in person at 3 4 months, and I saw his potential. He is ridiculous. All right, he's he running about. I need to weigh him today. He probably running about 70 pounds. He ain't like stupid, like 100 pounds and all that. This boy's structure is off the chain. This boy's structure, this boy attitude, this boy head, this boy. I'm telling you, it's off the chain, right? So she ended up telling me, well, you ain't gotta, I'm still waiting on the paperwork and this and that. I said, that's fine. I said, you got proof that you sent the paperwork off and you got, what I mean? She was like, yeah, she didn't do rush, right? So she was like, yeah. I said, I tell you what, can we go and work a deal when you can meet me? She had to meet me halfway. I had to drive like 2 hours, and I think she drove an hour or something, and she actually met me. And what deal we worked out was this: I'll give you 2/3 of the price, and when the paperwork come back, I'll come back and meet back up with you. Yeah, I mean, somewhere in the middle or something to pick up the paperwork and cash you out. She's like, okay, that'll work. That'll work. So we set up the meeting now a week or so out, right? We go meet. I pick him up. I gave her 2/3 of the price. I paid 5 bands for him, and then I turned around and I gave him. I turned around and it took another about month and a half, maybe 2 months. She contacted me and said, "This paperwork is in." I said, "Okay, when you want to meet?" Bam. We set up the meeting. I went back on the road, met with her, and um, got the paperwork and fucking, cashed her out. Gave her the rest of her cash. Good, excuse me. Good that worked out. And that's how I acquired Bentley. I was always wanting this dog from the first time I seen him. I didn't want him. Look at his bone. Look at his structure. Look at his muscle. And if y'all actually see him in person, you'd be amazed at what this boy looks like. This boy is. I'm talking about retarded. This boy is off the chain for what he is. I promise you. This boy right here, my grandbabies love him. My wife loves him. I love like my listen. This boy is the truth. This is a nice representation of a Merle American Bully, even though they say the Merle ain't supposed to be an American Bully. Well, it is. The Presser wasn't supposed to be an American Bully. The Cane Corso or Cane Corso wasn't supposed to be an American Bully. The Rottweiler ain't supposed to be an American Bully. I got out of him, and here go my female. Let me show you the female of the litter. Let me show y'all the female of the litter. I gotta get some more pictures of her, man. My wife just be snapping. I don't even really be, trying to do much, but I need to. I need to do a little bit more on my pictures. So this is like a little grainy type picture. Hold on for a second. I hate this new stream, y'all. I literally do. Present, screen, Windows, bam, share. That's the mother. I like try. Oh, she's something that she ain't nothing to play with either. Y'all seen her in videos, right? Go to this channel. Click on my videos. Y'all seen her in this video. That's the mother. And this was also about a year and a half ago. Oh, she's something nasty. All right, and she the truth, just like him. And this is the mother. I bought her from a couple that was a black couple that was moving to. And the crazy thing is, he was driving a C8. Met with him here in the city, and they were moving to Phoenix, Arizona. They moved to Phoenix, Arizona. But that's the mother of the pups. Now, here's what I was going to say. The crazy thing is, you got a lilac try, and then you got the tri Merle, and then we got two black tries out of it. People don't know what black tries are. Black tries look like Rottweilers. They have the color of actual color of Rottweilers. This is how I know Rottweiler was bred into the American Bully as well. Facts. All right, let me go back to the chat, man. Sorry for that long, drawn out diatribe, but it is what it is. You feel me? I'm just speaking my truth. You understand what I'm saying? Let me get this chat going. Let me see what's going on. Trying to get these watch eyes up. Salute to the 11. No. Salute to the 12 people in the building. And salute to the 11 thumbs up. LB Snail. You feel what I'm saying? Where did I leave off at? Oh, Bay, isn't that what you did when you bought Bentley? You clearly bought that doll because of his exquisite colors. I bought the doll because I liked it. That's why I bought it. And I wanted to introduce those colors into my camp. So if that don't make sense to you, I don't know what to tell you, old Bay. All right. Shane, what's good? What's good? Says they're jealous, W.A.W.G. kennels. They can't do what you do, and they're jealous. You treat those dolls like family. Absolutely. Absolutely. Facts, W.A.W.G. Salute, 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 priceless. If it's fresh coming off the griddle, I don't see a problem with it. Zero health concerns. Hey, man, it is what it is. I don't care what they think. They my dogs, man. I do with mine what I want to do with mine. If people don't like it, that's what it, I mean. It's they right. Y'all good says sports mix is better, but you just said not to listen to anyone giving advice on what to feed their dogs. Y'all see how these people keep flipping things. I didn't tell people what to feed their dogs. I showed you how people type in Google what is the best food to feed your American bully. I never said sports mix was the best food to feed your American bully. Rewind my live back. See, this is how y'all keep trying to twist people's words. I know exactly what I said, and I know exactly what I meant by what I said. I just was giving an example how people are doing what other people are doing and listening to other people. Okay, now they're coming in as my new lawyer. Like, come on, man, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here, sir. Get out of here, sir. Now you're coming in as my new attorneys because y'all made my other attorney remove himself from the case after taking all my money. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about dogs. What are you talking about? Stay offline. Like, stop it. Like, this is the weirdest crap. You mad because y'all mad because I don't get donations. I'm not monetized on not one of my channels. I've paid for two separate law firms, and I spent it out my own pocket. You mad? You mad? Because I got another team of attorneys on my case. I'm not even talking about my case anymore. I got another team of attorneys on my case, and y'all didn't pay for it. Didn't no cash apps pay for it. Didn't no stream yards. I mean, not no stream yards. Didn't no cash app pay for it. Didn't no YouTube donations. No cash app. No none of that. No YouTube monetization. I paid for this out of my own pocket based on what I do outside of YouTube, which is legal. So y'all can stop it. Y'all can literally stop it. We not going there on this one. Y'all already cost me thousands. And that attorney is going that attorney who removed themselves from my case. I'll say this: they're gonna get reprimanded for it because they lied to the court. I got text messages and emails as to why they really removed themselves off my case, but they went in the court and lied on the record. Fine, I'm gonna report that to the Indiana Supreme Court Disciplinary Commission. You know I'm a legal scholar too, right? So we gonna leave that alone. Now you coming in as my new attorney. You mad that I can do things that y'all can't do, and I'm not getting donations, and I'm not monetized? Okay, cool, whatever. Let's continue, man. Now you say sports mix. I said sports mix is better, and I just said not to listen to anyone giving advice to on what to feed your dogs. I first of all, let me correct something, and I'm great blocking you, sir. Y'all good because you're lying. I never said don't listen to people giving advice on telling you what to feed your dogs. Let me scroll down to the bottom and I'm gonna come back up. Did I tell anybody, did I say at any point in time in this live stream, don't listen to anybody giving you advice on dog food? Was that the point that I was making? Or did I say people sitting up here, you know what's crazy? I might have said something of the sort, right? But you missed the whole point. I said the fact of the matter is what people do is go to YouTube and type in what's the best food to feed the American bully. And I said that there is no best food to feed quote unquote the American bully because every American bully is different. I said do what works for you and what works for your dog. I said test foods out. That's what I said. Now you're trying to flip what I said and what I meant by what I said when I was 100% clear with what I said and what I meant by what I said. Is that not true? A while back you said, oh my, Diamond was the best food for my dogs. Y'all good is correct. Let me get you out of here, sir. No, he's not correct. Because he's flipping what I said. I said it basically. He's flipping what I said. Are you not paying it? Do y'all not know how to pay attention? What I told you, here was the gist of what I said and the point behind what I said. Test out different dog foods and feed your dog what best works for you. I did say something to the effect of, and I'm paraphrasing, if I was you, or don't listen to, or if I was you, I wouldn't listen to people telling you that this is the best food to feed your American bully. I never, when saying sports mix, said that's the best food to feed your American bully. What I actually, when I actually brought up sports mix, I was saying how people, because of the recall, got away from sports mix and ain't going back because of the recall. And then I use ground beef and other different foods to show how, well, when they had recalls, I went back to them. I never told people, I never once said the best dog food to feed your American bully is sports mix. So what he's actually trying to say is not true. So you can take it for what it's worth. I really don't care. It doesn't make me a bit of difference. I know what I said. All right? That's it. I just literally said, and I did say, sports mix is better than a lot of the dog foods that y'all people are feeding your dogs. I did also say that because it's true. Because it's actually 100% true. It is better than most of the dog foods. I didn't say all. I said it is better. And I didn't say for the American bully either. I just literally said, based on a recall with sports mix, that a lot of people got away from sports mix and started feeding their dogs something else. And that dog food that they're feeding them is worse than sports mix. And the only reason they got off sports mix was because of the recall. And the fact of the matter is, the recall been fixed, and they're feeding their dog a lesser quality of dog food. You feed your American bully what works for your American bully. Your American bully is not my American bully. Stop twisting my words. The hate is real in the American bully sector, and the most of the people hating don't even own a dog, let alone an American bully, because they can't afford one. They spending too much time on the internet. They don't have a monetized channel. They're not getting cash apps. So how are y'all making money sitting up here on live every day talking crap about people and trying to twist their words? So you can twist my words all you want. People can actually go back to my live stream and actually listen to what I said and what I meant by what I said, no matter how much you flip it. So that's not bothering me, right? Now, I never said sports mix is the best dog food. Because I don't have any bags of sports mix in here right now. I do use sports mix and mingle it into my dog food. I do still feed my dog sports mix. My dogs take to quite a few different types of dog food. Do you eat chitlins every single day, 365? 7 days a week, 365 days a year. No, you don't. You have a different type of meal every day. You might eat the same thing twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever your taste buds is. But no human eats the same exact food every single day. I'll tell y'all this too, since you want to bring that up. This is how a lot of y'all are messing y'all dogs up, in my opinion. Y'all feeding y'all dogs the same exact dog food day after day after day, month after month after month, year after year after year. Your dog ain't never gonna like nothing else. Why? Because you didn't program your dog to only like that type of dog food. Well, what happens if I'm gonna give you an example? What happens if you feed your dog Purina Pro Plan? And Purina Pro Plan has a serious recall and the company is shut down. What if your dog don't like nothing else and it takes a long time for your dog to take to another type of dog food because all you've been feeding your dog, your American Bully or whatever dog it is, for the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years is Purina Pro Plan, so your dog ain't never been able to taste nothing else. You got to give your dogs options. You got to allow your dogs, you got to test your dogs. You got to try your dogs. You got to feed them different types of dog food. You got to mix stuff in. You got to co-mingle dog food. You got to take this dog food because it has these different attributes about it. Then you take this dog food that has attributes about it that that dog food don't have, and then you mix it and you give your dog a way to when there's a shortage or when this company has a recall and you don't want to feed your dogs that dog food that you've been feeding for the last 3 years. It has a recall. You're going to have to go to something else. But what if your dog is so mentally messed up because all you've been feeding him is one type of dog food that dog don't eat for 3 weeks? Yeah, you're going to have a problem. I feed my dogs a multitude of types of food. So y'all can spend it however you want to spend it. I run mine like I run mine. You run yours like you run yours. But don't hate on me on how I run mine. You feel me? Priceless Pit says, drop them facts, W.A.W.G. I'm dropping my facts, man. It is what it is. People don't have to agree with it. Let me block you, sir. Have I ever made food and pulled grease off the grease trap? Like, come on, man. Thank you for the view. Thank you for the click. You out of here, right? I'm gonna have to proofread these comments before I read them publicly. They don't know what they are talking about. Isaac says they don't know what they're talking about, Mr. Freeman. Listen, we W.A.W.G over here. Y'all keep calling me Mr. Freeman. I'm going to block you. That's a fact. Because I know where you come from calling me that, okay? But anyway, I'm going to start blocking people who call me Freeman or Mr. Freeman or True Freeman. I'm going to start blocking you people. Y'all trying to taint my dog channel is what you trying to do. Real facts. Call me what my username is here. W.A.W.G. Kennels. We got kennels. It is what it is. And for those of y'all who keep disrespecting my platform, trying to taint something, I'm going to remove you. And you can go create as many accounts as you want to. But anyway, and that's the last one, and I'm going to give you. All of you. They don't know what they're talking about. The stuff about not feed them grease or comes with dog food corporations. Those companies want you to buy their product. Yeah, it's a lot of byproduct. Excuse me, it's a lot of byproducts in these dog foods. Be very careful. A lot of the, and this is another thing. People don't understand that a lot of these dog foods are actually causing a lot of health concerns and problems with the health of these dogs. Now, I ain't talking about these people who breed unhealthy dogs from the gate. Yeah, I'm talking about people who got real healthy dogs, but then the dog food actually that we're feeding them actually hinders their health, right? It's just like humans. We eat a lot of things with grease. We eat a lot of things with this, that, there, other, and it clogs our arteries and causes heart attacks and this, that, there, other. It's the same. Why wouldn't it be the same with animals? Why wouldn't it be the same with dogs? Hold on for a second. I use the restroom. Then we're gonna get ready to close out. And don't get it twisted. There's a lot of other YouTubers out here. There's a lot of breeders out here that happen to be YouTubers. This is giving y'all some great insight on a lot of these different dog foods and the byproducts and everything else. They just break it down a different way than I break it down. I use certain analogies and examples in regards to humans to show you. Watch your cholesterol. Watch your this. Watch your that. Watch it. It's the same way with dogs. It's the same way with dogs. That's why you have a lot of people feeding their dogs a raw diet. But even the raw diet has its issues. People not telling you about that either. People not telling you about that either. Feeding your dogs raw, even though they come from wolves and that's what they ate in the wild and everything else is fine and dandy. But it also has its pros and cons. Me, I give raw to my dogs as a treat here and there. And salute to the people who feeding their dogs raw and getting great results out of it. Everybody is not getting great results out of feeding their dogs raw. Everybody is not getting great results out of feeding their dogs kibble. Everybody, humans ain't getting great results out of eating vegan. Human ain't getting always great results out of eating cooked food. So we can meats and stuff. We can stop it, man. Y'all. A lot of y'all are programmed, man. I'm just gonna say what it is. Now, there's no grease in dog food. Let me block you, man. There's no raw meat in dog food either. People feeding their dogs raw. So your point is moot, not mute. It's moot. MOOT, brother. Look it up. Priceless says, "Be glad I'm not a mod in here. I will block you out." Man, I got him, man. Don't even worry about it. Sports mix is better, but you, but you just said, man. Let me get you out of here, bro. You like I hate when you people just try to twist what someone says. The grease has proteins that has cooked all the meats from the proteins used to help the body grow. You don't even know what you talking about, Isaac. You literally don't know what you're talking about. That's terrible advice. You said feed your dog what makes them happy. What? Are you serious? They can eat raisins and be. Let me get you out of here. I ain't got no time. I can't even address that. I said feed your dog what your dog likes. Feed your dog what your dog eats. I said feed your dog what works for your dog. Everybody's thought process is of what they want their dog to be is different than everyone else's. So everybody's thought process of what they Everybody's actions in regards to what they're going, what they want out of their dog or what they're trying to get out of their dog is going to be different. That's what y'all like, man. Y'all something else around these parts, man. Y'all something else. Y'all like to take what people say and make it mean what you want it to mean instead of listening to what they actually said. You looking everything up, but the effect of grease and salt has on your dog, you're all know it. Man, let me get you out of here. Hey, these ain't nothing but trolls, people. These ain't dog people. These ain't dog people. I just went back and listened. You said dog. You said diamond is the best. I bet you 5 bands. Let me block you, sir. No, I didn't say diamond is the best. I said diamond is better than some of the dog foods people are feeding their dogs. So you can go, sir. Let me block you too. Have you done a video on how to read dog ingredients? No, I haven't. I actually haven't. There's quite a few people on YouTube that actually have Mr. Mojo. There's quite a few people that actually have, and they're actually very knowledgeable on reading the ingredients of dog food. But reading the ingredients of dog food, all you got to do is search the ingredients within dog food and see what's the pros and the cons of said dog food. All right. All you got to do is read said ingredients. Read said ingredients of the dog food and then research each ingredient to see the pros and cons because there's pros and cons to everything. But no, I haven't done a video on how to read dog food, the ingredients on dog food. And the reason why I haven't is because there's so many other people that have, and quite a few of them are actually very knowledgeable in the reading and breaking down of the dog food. If it wasn't for all the trolls, I would just refer y'all to their channel to give them clicks and views and likes and donations. I mean, but no, I haven't read the ingredients, done a video breaking down the ingredients of dog food, and I don't know if I will. I will do one. There's plenty other great knowledgeable. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna promote their channel. They don't promote mine. No disrespect to them. I'm not gonna promote their channel mainly because all the trolls gonna do is go over there using my name, talking crap, and then cause beef between me and other breeders. They're just Google it. There's a lot of breeders. There's a few breeders out here that actually have done videos on breaking down the ingredients in dog food. I don't see any need for me to do it. Is grease and dog food healthy for them? Grease ain't in dog food. You put grease on it. That's what I do. So, I mean, if y'all don't like it, too bad. I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you what's healthy and what's unhealthy. What I can tell you is what I know helps my dogs, benefits my dogs, compliment my dogs, and that's what I work with. So if y'all don't like it, fine. Y'all feed y'all dogs whatever you want to feed them. I'm gonna feed my dogs what I want to feed them. It's just as simple. Stop trying to chastise and criticize me on what I do, what belongs to me. The key word is it's mine. You can't sit up here and tell me, well, you got a old school and you putting regular unleaded in your old school. Well, it works for my old school. You should be using premium. You can't tell me what to use in my what belongs to me. You can't tell me what works better for what belongs to me. It'd be the weirdest thing. Let me finish up this chat and get up out of here, man. Salute to the trolls who came through and helped out in the watch hours, man. All right, let me block you, sir. I said diamond is better than most of the dog foods. Give me, look, I said diamond is better than most of the dog food that y'all feeding y'all dogs. So stop telling me what I said. Like for real. Real talk. It's just the weirdest thing. See, y'all trying to make me angry and it's not working. So why do y'all keep trying? Y'all trying to make me angry so I can say something so y'all can then go flag this channel. So then that sets me back from potentially being monetized in the near future. I'm not falling for it. Man, it's funny as crap. Yeah, 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 yeah. I.e., the first ingredient, what it means, and the way slash order they are listed. No, I haven't. I just told you that. There are some YouTubers, dog breeders that then broke it down, and I'm for sure you know who they are, being the way you word it. I know one specifically you're talking about, and I'm not going to say their name. And if you say their name, I'm going to block you. All right. And that's a person that I actually am subscribed to. I appreciate their content. I just hate that I can't salute them and support their channel because trolls ain't gonna do nothing but try to, mess it up. You know what I mean, and create some controversy that does not exist. You understand what I'm saying? But bare minimum, your first two ingredients should be, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. Just Google it. Just Google it, because people already done it. There's no need for me to do it. You feel me? Because I'll tell you right now, I can't do better than that. There's a few, not only one, there's a few content creators in the American bully world who then broke down the ingredients of dog food. And I'm going to be honest right here, right now. I cannot do no better than what they already done. Because they were very stern, they were very factual. And, there's a couple of things that I disagree with, but it ain't nothing for me to make a video about. The information is there. Go Google it if you want to know it. I'm not doing a video at this point in time on no ingredients on no dog food and how to break it down because there's already great content creators. Rather, I agree with them on everything else in this dog community that already done it, and their information is very valuable. I'll tell you that. I learn a lot from other breeders too. I just can't mention them or promote their channels because there's too many people trolling me, and then they're gonna then start trolling their channels. So I'm not gonna say names over here. All right. If that makes sense, cool. If it don't, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry about the slip up. It won't happen again. Yeah, if y'all come here and call me something else, I know where y'all came from. Common sense. You feel me? Anyway, studies have shown that grasshoppers, mealworms, and other insect alternative provides more protein pound for pound for working class dogs. No, you know what's crazy though? What's crazy though, Jensen? That's somewhat true. Mealworms and different things like that does have protein in them. But let me tell you something. Too much protein, too much of one thing is not good. So even though what you're saying is actual and factual to an extent, too much of one thing is not good. You know what I mean? Too much of one thing is not good. I drink coffee every day. I ain't even had my first cup of coffee today. I've been talking to y'all. I made my coffee. My wife came down, got her coffee. I got to get my coffee. One time, you'll say, Zoe is my keeper, bro. What are you talking about? Zoe is my keeper. She's not going nowhere. Zoe is my keeper female, bro. Y'all tripping, cuz. Y'all literally tripping on my live stream today. Thank you for the watch eyes and the views, cuz. We'll be monetized maybe fall of this year. I promise you, we should be monetized fall of this year. Yeah. Zoe is my keeper. She's not going anywhere. That's my wife's dog and my grandkids' dog. She ain't going nowhere. You feel me? She ain't going nowhere. Actually, when the person came to buy the black tri female, um, they tried to buy Zoe. She's not for sale. Her name is Colombiana by way of the movie Colombiana. The female who played Colombiana, her real name is Zoe. Okay? Who is Colombiana? Google it. Google the movie Colombiana. That's who I named her after. The foreign female in the movie Colombiana. That's who I named her after. Now go check go Google it. Google movie Colombiana. And then find out who that woman was and what her real name was. Hence why my girl Colombiana nickname is Zoe. I'm very strategic with everything I do. Go, hold on. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let me show y'all, cause some of y'all ain't gonna do it. Y'all trolling. It's okay. It's okay. Let me show you how I came up with the name. Now y'all have to go watch the movie. Movie Colombiana. Columbiana. Movie Colombiana. All right. Let me bring this over. All right. And then I gotta go to my stream yards, and we about to get up out of here, y'all, because this is just too much trolling right now. And then I gotta let the pups out. I got things to do. Yeah, I mean, okay. Stop screen share. Present screen share. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, movie Colombiana. I'm not gonna play the trailers or anything like that. Where's Wikipedia or something? Wikipedia right here. Colombiana is a 2011 French English language action thriller film, co-written and produced by certain whoever. Bam. The term Colombiana means a woman from Colombia. The film is the film about Catalina, named for a genius of orchids. A 9-year-old girl in Colombia whose family is killed by a drug lord. 15 years later, a grown Catalina, because her uncle or her father called her Catalina, my Catalina, seeks her revenge because seek revenge in regard because she witnessed her parents' death pretty much, and she had to escape. If y'all ain't seen the movie Colombiana, that movie is a real thriller. That's a real thriller. You understand? I mean, it's a man. That movie is cold turkey. All right. So her parents were killed by drug lords, right? When she was like 9 years old or something. She then turned around, and when she became older, she sought revenge in regards to the people that killed her parents, and she got it. She got it. She was nothing to play with. Wasn't nothing touching her, male or female. Go watch the movie. This is who I named my female after, Chloe Colombiana, right? Because her real name is Chloe. All right. Catalina, which she was referred to in the movie as Catalina by her parents and family, whose family is killed by drug lords. 15 years later, a grown Catalina seeks her revenge. While the film had a general negative reception from critics, Saladina's action sequences were praised, and the movie earned 63.4 million against a $40 million budget. Plot. They give you the plot, right? I'm not gonna read all this. Y'all go watch the movie. Go watch that movie. That movie. That is a Zoe Saladina Colombiana. This is why my dog's registered name is Colombiana. Her call name is Zoe. It's based on this movie. Facts. Look for the updates of this girl in the future. She's gonna produce great things. I promise you. And she's a chocolate Merle. Watch. We don't breed Merle on Merle. We don't do none of that. She's gonna produce some great things. All right. Now that's that. Now let me go ahead and finish this chat up and get up out of here, everybody. I salute to the real. I don't know about the rest. W.A.W.G Kennels. My username over here, my channel name at gmail.com. And that's my email. Anybody send me some bull crap, I immediately block you. It is what it is. All right. Let me finish this chat up. Have you done a video read the food ingredients? No, I answered that, and I don't think I need to. There's some great breeders out here who already done that, and I will refer y'all to them. Except that I can't give channel names over here based on the trolls. And just do your research, Google it, and you'll get it. I eat the first ingredient. Okay, I read that. Sorry about the slip up. Okay, I read that. Studies have shown that grasshoppers. Okay, I read that. You know what I mean? That's true. That's true. Grease has protein and fat that's good for a dog's coat. Yes, grease definitely is great for a dog's coat. People don't even understand that. That is 1000% true. And this is why when I start showing y'all my dogs in their coat and how silky and shiny and everything it is, there's other things that do it as well. Don't get it twisted. You don't have to resort to grease if you don't want to. But I do top my dog's dog food with a little bit of grease. Cooked grease, not uncooked grease. It's cooked grease. The fatty acids, the different little thing. It's a whole different. We'll get into that maybe another time. Pass the left hand. Annie, I ain't even fired up the left hand yet. I ain't even fired up the left hand yet. Smoking Newports. 420 though. Yeah, I got to get up off here. It's 420. And I got to see at 419. I got shirts. 419, give me a minute. See, y'all don't know. I got a printing company. I got a printing business. I got in-house printing. Y'all could have ordered y'all 420 shirts early. Y'all didn't. But, and I didn't promote them either because people on the internet don't buy from me or support me anyway. So it doesn't really matter. People in real life do. So those are the people who I focus on. And we got the audio, what you said, so lied then and now. Let me block you, man. Like weird, man. Y'all ain't even real content creators. Like weird. Anyway, I'm trying to put grease on my pups' food, hoping they get big. Grease is not gonna make your pups get big. Do not get it twisted. Putting cooked grease on your dog's dog food is not gonna help them get big. So if that's how you listen, if your dog is not naturally of a big structure or stature, you're not going to be able to get your dog big. I don't feed my dogs things to make them get big because a dog only can be what it is. A dog only can be what it is what comes from his ancestors. You understand what I'm saying? So if you got a bunch of little dogs in your dog's DNA, you gonna end up with little dogs. You might here and there if you got a big dog that happens to frequent and get in or whatever, you might get one or two out of the punch. You can't feed your dogs nothing to make them bigger. You can overfeed your dogs and make them obese. That ain't doing nothing for the breed. Who is Colombiana? Google it. Yeah, I still have. Zoe is not for sale, bro. Zoe is my keeper. Like, stop it. Stop it. That's my keeper, bro. Y'all slipping on Choco. I'm going to tell you something. Choco is the chocolate male that I got, and at this point, he's still available. He's the best dog of the litter. I just didn't want to keep a male at this point. Choco, the chocolate try boy. He's not Merle. He's chocolate try. He's the best, well-structured dog of the litter, and I'm not keeping him. I was trying to give him to somebody else who want to do shows and go to competitions and everything else and put my camp out there. For me, I'm gonna tell you something. If somebody don't grab him within the next 30 days, I'm gonna figure out a way to keep him. I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give up two males in my yard to keep him. If somebody don't buy him in the next 30 days, I promise you that. I promise you that. I'm gonna organize my yard. What's hard for me is I love all my dogs. A lot of my dogs I don't even talk to y'all about. Y'all saying you neglecting this dog, you neglecting it. No, I'm not. It's none of y'all business. They in there. That's Chloe and them in there fighting right now. You know puppies, they doing their thing. You know that estrogen, because them are the females. The boys is outside. The three females is in the house. Oh, I thought you sold a female. I did. They ain't finished paying for her, and it's a family member. So they ain't finished paying for them. Well, they a family member. Why you ain't give her up? Listen, bro, I got a program. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna wait 6 years for my money. How about that? Anyway, let me finish this chat up and get up out of here, man. It's 4:20, man. I gotta do my thizzle. I have two massives and supplement their meals with one cup of mealworms and crickets per day. Well, they getting a decent amount of protein. They're getting a decent amount of protein. But what you don't want to do, right? What you don't want to do is give puppies too much protein, because that will actually mess up their structure. You understand? And this is the other thing, and I may do a live stream on this another time. If a dog is bred from a pedigree that has great structure and conformation, even if one, by way of the way they feed them, messes up the structure of said dog, that structure mishaps of the dog based on their feedings does not mess up the actual DNA structure. You understand what I'm saying? It's just that specific dog. There's a lot of lies being told in this American bully community. Here's what I'm saying. If you got dogs that got great structure, great conformation, right? And the pedigrees, their pedigrees is great structure, great conformation, everything else. And then they have a litter, right? And then you turn around and you overfeed these dogs, over protein based feed these dogs. Now that was the police. These dogs, you can mess up their structure and their growth place, right? But someone like an owner of a dog, a breeder of a dog, a purchaser of a dog, messing up the structure of the dog, making it east west, making it have high rear, and so on and so forth. High rear is not always hereditary. East west is not always hereditary. Splayed feet is not always hereditary. It goes both ways. It could be hereditary, look into the pedigree, or it could be based on what you are feeding, the quote unquote what they call diet of the dog. That does not mess up the DNA of the dog. That's untrue. I don't care the top whoever on American Bully dogs. We can have this conversation. Show me that you are that. We can have this conversation. Because if I can show you a puppy that came from a lineage of dogs that wasn't high rear, wasn't east west, wasn't splayed feet, wasn't king tail. Well, king tail, something else. Take that out. Wasn't let's go with those. Wasn't high rear, wasn't east west, wasn't cow hawk, and a few other things, right? If I could show you a puppy that came from a litter, and nothing in the history of that dog and the ancestry of that dog had none of that, we then need to go to the new purchaser, the owner of the dog, and how they fed their dog, and what grounds they kept that dog on, and how they cared for their dog, and how they fed their dog, and so on and so forth. Now, you can come across a dog, right? You can come across a beautiful dog right now that you like, man, I like that, man. But that dog, man, is east west. Man, that dog is high reared. You know what I mean? Man, I don't want to breed to that because I don't want that in my camp. Now, is the high rear and the east west hereditary? Or is it purchaser default because of the way the purchaser raised, fed, and housed that dog. See, a lot of people miss out on a lot by not running through the pig to see what's what. Now, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave that for a whole nother show. My husband has a jar of grease. I'm gonna melt it down. Let me block you, Kelly. Like you sound stupid. Let me block you because I don't like stupidity. I literally don't. Every time I hear Catalina, I think of Pontiac Catalina. What you know about Pontiac Catalina, man? I love them, man. Old school Pontiac Catalina, i.e. the SS of the Bonneville. Quit playing with me, man. You know I'm old school, man. Catalina, I had some. You hear me? You just email me. Let me check real quick, and then I'm gonna close out everybody. Salute to the real, and I don't know what to tell you about the rest, man. Let me see. Let me see if I need to block you or not. Let me go ahead and read your email while I'm here right now. No, I don't see your email. I do not see your email. Sorry. Nope, don't see your email. You sure you messaged the right person? WAWGKENNELS at gmail.com. You sure? Cause I don't see your email. I literally don't. All right, we'll hold on. We'll hold on. All right, let me give you the email so you get it right. Because I think you messaged the wrong person. I literally do. Bam. That's my it don't matter. It still come up the other way. But W.A.W.G. Yeah, there you go. There you go right there. That may be wise. Send it to me. Forward the email you sent over to this one or something. And I'll read it right quick and I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Salute to the real. I don't know what to tell you about the rest. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean. Boom. And then I gotta go. Let me hold on. Man, I didn't even know today was 420, man. Let me back up. Let me back up, man. Man, being invited to 420 bashes and different little things. I don't know what the hell me and the wife doing today, y'all. Man, what's up with you, man?
What's going on with you?
Man, you know I'm online talking shit. What's good with you, man? Just checking the messages again.
Yeah, I'm on my way to the crib, but we doing cookout over in this button house 420 yes, damn it.
Right. That's the one that bought all that shit from me?
No. That's TY mama. This button.
Ah, okay. All right. Shit. I mean, shit, it is what it is. You coming to the hood before you go there?
I just left. I just pulled off.
Nah, I'm saying what time she starting, though?
She probably was starting this shit about 3 o'clock.
That's what I'm saying. You coming to the hood before you go there?
I just left over there.
Oh.
I just I'm on my way to the house now.
What side of town she on?
Cool.
Don't get the address. What side of town she on?
She on East West?
Ah, around the corner from me?
Yeah, like one.
Ah, okay. All right, well then, shit, slide down on me on your way over there or whatever. I might slide through there with you.
All right, I can do that.
All right, in a minute.
All right.
Yep. Yeah, I ain't even know it's 420 there. I'll chill. You know what I mean? Shit. And my homies know people I don't know unless I see them in person. You know, things happen like that. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Somebody had me. What? Stop. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me hang on there, man. See if he answer the phone. This nigga be acting monkey, man. come back real quick. I'm going to get up out of here. Ooh. Gotta check something. Ooh. 2 police officers just shot. I know I was muted. I muted on purpose. You just email me. Let me see if the email is here and I'm out of here. If it's not, I'll catch it on the rebound. Yeah, 2 police officers just shot. Had to be rushed to the. I'm killing my dog. Man, boy, boo, man, you keep. Nope, your email is not here, so I don't know what to tell you at this point. The trolls' emails is there though, right? Let me get up out of here, man. Holla, holla, guala, guala. I'm out. Deuces. They just shot 2 police